Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and if you're new, I'm Sona, founder of Persona Cosmetics and also a beauty and lifestyle creator. Today I want to share 4 common mistakes when applying blush. I feel like this is a really common mistake, and sometimes even myself, like I just get carried away and apply too much blush or something is always off, so I wanted to make a video with kind of like the don'ts, which is on this side, and what you should be doing for more of a youthful kind of natural finish. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you're new, and let's get started. Number 1 is preparation. So it's very important to prep your skin with your moisturizer, your primer, and your foundation if you are going to wear one. But the most important preparation step when it comes to perfecting your blush is some sort of a powder. I prefer a pore minimizing powder because I do have larger pores around this area, and because of that I also prefer powder blushes versus cream blushes. I do use cream blushes sometimes, but the technique is a little bit different. So if you are not using a powder blush, you can skip the step, but if you are, then definitely use some sort of a powder and press it on the apples of your cheeks. And this is again where most people have larger pores, and so as you can see, the difference is quite big. So much more imperfections, and then this is just so much more blurred and minimized. I mean, my larger pores are still there, but not as visible as on this side. So it's very, very important. Moving on to formula. So if you have textured skin like me, then you want to avoid anything that has shimmer, because shimmer just accentuates your pores, your acne scar, any sort of imperfection you may have on your skin. So avoid shimmer and go for something flat, matte, or something that has just a very, very fine pearl. So I've got some examples here. For more of a flat blush, I prefer something like this by MAC. This is Melba by MAC. Something that has more of that within glow is the Persona Cosmetics Georgia. You guys already know I'm obsessed with this. And the reason why I wanted this to have a little bit of glow is because I do struggle with larger pores, but I want some sort of an inner glow. And so I wanted to make sure that this had very, very, very fine pearls and a very small amount, so that it still looks pore minimizing on the skin. And then the third one would be more of a cream formula. Honest Beauty has a really beautiful cream formula that works very well. Number 3 is your brush. Your brush is so important. If you use something super big like this one, it's gonna be very hard to control the placement of your blush. Or if you use something super, super dense like this, again, it's gonna be kind of hard to control the blending. So I definitely recommend something like this, where it's small, tapered, but also fluffy enough to help the blending process. This is the Persona Cosmetics blush brush. It's custom made, so I obviously made it the way I personally prefer it. And as you can see, the difference is quite big if you compare all 3 bristles together. So you definitely want to invest in a blush brush that is tapered, small, and fluffy at the same time. So if it's not the Persona brush, just make sure to look for those qualities. Lastly, placement is so important, and I feel like a common mistake we all make, sometimes I make it too, is misplacing the blush. So most face types should apply blush on the apples of the cheeks, and the best way to do that is to smile gently and then apply it on the apples of the cheeks and then just blend it softly up. Now, of course, if you have a really round face, you can apply the blush a little bit higher up to avoid bringing more roundness to your face. But other than a round face, I would say generally speaking, the blush should go on the apples of the cheeks. A common mistake with blush placement is that people apply it kind of high up, almost like a bronzer, and you don't want to take your blush all the way up, especially if it's really pigmented, because that's when it just doesn't look youthful and it just doesn't look skin-like. So notice how I just applied the blush all the way, which is what you don't want to do. First and foremost, there are so many harsh edges. Second, I feel like this blush brush is just so big. It's just giving me a really, really thick block, and even if I try to blend it, it's still going to be quite thick. It's not tapered like this, so therefore it's just going to create more of a thick finish. So what you want to do is smile and apply the blush on the apples of the cheeks, and you want to start slow and work your way up. Okay, so as you can tell, the difference is quite big. This looks very skin-like, very natural, and this just looks like a hot mess with lots of harsh edges and texture coming out of everywhere. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do want to say that makeup is supposed to be fun. So if some of you guys are watching this and thinking, you know what, this is how I like to wear my blush and I'm okay with it, then that's totally fine. You do you. You probably have perfect skin, so I'm jealous. Thanks so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.